Listen carefully, my little child, because today I have come to breathe truth into your tired soul. I see you paused on the precipice of choices you never imagined having to make. I see the shadows that hover about your mind, the questions, the what ifs, and the worries that attempt to build barriers around your heart. But take note, you are not fighting this war alone. Jesus is standing right next to you. Even if you can't feel my hands on your shoulders, they are there. You will not only make it, you will rise stronger than ever. One say, piercing the murky recesses of your mind that tell you, you won't make it. I will not keep the fact that a storm is building from you, like seeds on rough ground. Certain breezes want to disperse your trust. Financial concerns that want to stifle your happiness. Relationships that seem to be sliding out of your grasp, like uncontrollable water. Tonight, however, I want to remind you that although storms may arrive, they also pass. If you think that this storm will not break me, it will build me, then write it in the comments. I have sent powerful angels to watch over your way. My child, Archangel Michael is still standing close by, sword in hand, protecting your future, your family, and your thoughts. Michael fights for you in every assault on your house, and every rumor intended to break your heart and deprive you of hope. Just because the night seems lengthy doesn't mean that heaven is quiet. The armies of heaven are not dozing off. Rather, they are circling you in ways you cannot see. As they move in response to my commands, many people have said things to you that have made you feel insignificant, including that you will always suffer, that you will never be debt-free, and that your heart will never fully mend. But I didn't say that I use a more appropriate term. I contend that lack does not define you. Betrayal does not define you. Broken promises and empty bank accounts don't define you. My blood defines who you are. My success defines who you are. Even if you don't think you deserve to wear the crown I put on your head, it defines you. Around you, child, things are changing, friendships will wane. Certain doors that you believed were necessary will shut when I shut them. Don't freak out, because I prepared something far better for you, and I close what no man can open. New avenues are opening up, including avenues for peace, opportunity, and escape from cycles of scarcity and debt. Believe me when I tell that. No adversary can close what I open. My child, walk boldly in faith and love. With your super thanksgiving, let the truth of my word reach those who long for the light. Join me in this divine mission to heal and uplift. Click on the super thanksgiving button and be enveloped in my grace now, and listen to this message further. You worrying about the future. I know that you see escalating costs, mounting debt, and broken relationships as a result of anxiety. When everything seems precarious, you feel the burden of supporting and maintaining your family. However, take a look at me. I am your supplier. Your source is me. When the outside world seems dangerous, I am your haven. Don't you believe I could pay your rent, your mortgage, and your daily bread if I could feed thousands with only a few loaves and fish? I am the same now as I was yesterday, and I always will be. I don't change, and I don't give up on my. Tonight, I want you to hear in your soul that you won't drown. Your death won't sink you. You won't give up in the face of tragedy. Anxiety will not drive you insane. Right now, I, Jesus, announce that you will emerge from the furnace, polished like gold. The narrative of how grace pulled you out of the abyss and put you on firm footing will be with you, along with the scent of survival and the witness of redemption. Child, do you trust me? I am aware that trust is difficult when you are unable to see how things will turn out. I am aware that before you take the first step, your human heart needs to see the design. However, I'm asking you today to have enough faith in me to proceed, even when it doesn't make sense. Even if there are still wounds on your heart, have enough faith in me to love again. When you feel like you don't have enough faith in me to provide. Have enough faith in me to get out of bed each morning and say, Jesus, I trust you with my future. If you think that, write it in the comments. Jesus, I trust you with my future. Every fervent prayer you spoke at 2 in the morning was heard by Archangel Michael. The ones you kept hidden from others, he fights to get the answers you need. Every danger meant to undermine your goal is thwarted by him, since Michael is under my control and does not stand alone. No demon can equal his might, and I've already proclaimed your home to be defeated. I am aware that someone is listening right now and wants to give up. It seems like you're the only one arguing, despite your best efforts to keep your relationship together. Listen to me, don't lose yourself trying to hold on to what I may be requesting. You give up. Sometimes letting go is a sign of trust rather than failure. You create space for me to heal you. When you let go of what is causing you pain, and I'll make it stronger than before if I decide to revive it. However, if I don't give you back what you believe you need, have faith that I'm shielding you from things that will only cause you more pain. I value your heart very much. I value your aspirations very much. I value your future much. You are a gift just waiting to be realized, not a burden. You are a design I imagined before time ever existed. You are not a coincidence. Every tear you shed is a seed that will eventually grow. Thus I have never wasted a single one of them. Look up, Kate. Raise your gaze off the floor. beyond what you see now, there is more for you. You won't remain stranded here. Those that simply steal from you will be removed. I'm kicking the habit of not having enough money. I'm bringing you mental tranquility again. The loneliness that has hung over your spirit, like an uncheckable shadow, is being healed by me. Your calm amid the storm is me. In times of uncertainty, I am your bulwark. When others turn their backs on you, I remain your loyal buddy. Stay with me now and let the world worry about tomorrow. Breathe my name whenever you feel overwhelmed. Keep your word when you feel like you're failing. Rest assured that I am already working behind the scenes when your heart screams for answers. Nothing catches me off guard. I don't understand anything. For me, nothing is too difficult. Tonight, my love, I want you to become closer. Place your troubles at my feet. Tell me about your goals, your worries, and your unspoken regrets. I have the strength to support them all. I can treat your brittle faith with gentleness. I have the power to change everything, and I will remain with me. Hold on to what I said. Don't close your heart to my whisper. Michael the archangel is prepared. The angels have a mission. The kingdom that surrounds you never sleeps. I assure you that this is not the end of your tale. It's just getting started. And keep in mind what I said. Be steadfast when doubt starts to sneak in, like an unwanted visitor at your door. Don't let every worrying that comes knocking at your door. You don't have to. Let certain ideas to remain in your head. They are only fleeting shadows. Call them out in my name. When hope is being choked by fear, speak life. Your words have power. They have the ability to influence the environment around you. Therefore, even when you feel weak, proclaim your faith even when you're exhausted. Speak with optimism, even when everything around you shouts death. Speak life. Not even the person you were yesterday is the same as the one you were a year ago. I've been quietly working on you. Every little act of faith, every secret prayer, and every time you fought the impulse to quit, up adds up. Even though no one else saw you attempting, heaven has maintained the record. Heaven saw the evenings when you wanted to go, but remained the days you donated, when you almost had enough for yourself, were seen by heaven. When you assured everyone that you were okay, heaven saw your tears fall over the pillow. Here you are not invisible. They see you, they know you, and they ferociously protect you. There are assignments against you that never reached your door, because Archangel Michael prevented them in the spirit before they could reach you. He moves with accuracy. You'll never know about certain things this side of forever, like the financial traps that came apart, because I prevented them from succeeding, the betrayals that were cut off, and the accidents that never happened. Unbeknownst to you, kid, I have already won many battles for you. Behind the curtain, give up carrying things that are not yours. Put an end to the voice that tells you that you're falling behind, that you're not good enough for your family, and that you're failing. For you I am sufficient. You have more than enough to meet all of your needs. Since I reside inside you, will I not also cover you with beauty and power? If I dress the wild flowers that no person ever sees, you shouldn't be afraid of your future. I'm holding it in my hands, which are scarred by my love for you. Scars that demonstrate my unwavering commitment to you. For you to live in defeat. I did not bleed, I didn't climb to let you sink in debt. And betrayed confidence. I got up so you could get up. Even in circumstances that seem hopeless and buried. It is your share of resurrection life. I want you to know, youngster, that you are not required to perform for my affection, to maintain my favor. You don't need to try to be flawless. You see, I picked you when you were at your lowest. There are no conditions tied to my affection. It is your house, your security, and your assurance that you can always turn to me, no matter how many times you fall. Never will I turn you away. You seem to be contemplating the next months. Are you going to earn enough? Will the company be able to survive? Are your kids going to be safe? When will your heart feel whole again? Let me respond right away. I will be in your tomorrow. I've already entered every difficult situation that was waiting for you, and I'm giving those times grace. You'll discover a strength you were unaware you had. Provision will come from unexpected sources. Where others perceive only locked doors, you will discover favor. It will be because I have said it. Your heart is pleading with me, but what if I lose everything, Lord? Even if you did, you would still have me, my kid, and you have everything with me. Are you unaware that I am capable of repairing what a man claims cannot be repaired? I can pay back the money that was taken. I can fix what went wrong. What seems squandered may be redeemed by me. I can always find what I've lost. Therefore, don't allow anxiety control your thoughts tonight. Give me your worries. You've been holding a heavy breath. Let it out. Your obligations are nothing compared to me. I am more powerful than your adversaries. Beyond your loneliness I am more. I'm nearer than your next pulse. When the adversary says that you're alone, don't back down because you're never alone. Michael is observing. I have you in my grasp. With groaning too deep for words, the Spirit is praying for you. Who could be against you when heaven is on your side? Let my peace quiet the clamor inside of you. The same voice that used 3 words to calm the storm is still speaking over you now. Peace, be still. Let it calm the nervous queries. Allow it to flow over your anxious thoughts like a calm, never drying river. You should not be feared as a prisoner. You are not bound by your previous transgressions. Whoever abandoned you deceived you, or said you would never be sufficient, does not define you. You are mine, and you are more than sufficient because you are mine. I'm calling you to hope once again tonight. When it seems silly, have hope. When the bills pile up, hope when your connections seem brittle. Have hope when you are shaken by the doctor's news. When you feel tiny, have hope when you don't know how. Hope because your hope is in me. Because your foundation is based on my kingdom, which cannot be shaken rather than on man's economy. You will be safe, even when the world attempts to break your spirit with news about turmoil and trembling economies. I'll show you how to be good with what you have, how to properly seed and harvest, how to find favor in arid environments, and how to walk through fire without smelling like smoke. Throughout it all, I will remind you that you are supposed to flourish, not just survive. So now have courage, don't worry. Don't turn around and take my hand. What you lost behind you pales in comparison to what I have ahead of you. But my future is secure in Jesus. In the comments if you agree. Stay with me here, I have more to say. I want to invest much more into you. Allow your soul to remember who I am, and allow your spirit to breathe. Now is the time to sever every worrying link. Allow hope to serve as your heart's anchor in this life, not some distant day. You will see my kindness in the realm of the living. Your love and support mean everything to us as we continue sharing God's message of hope, faith, and blessings. If this message has touched your heart, we humbly invite you to show your gratitude by giving at least $122. Super thanks are your choice each month. Whoever can give super thanks, please give as much as possible. And whoever cannot, please try to read this message completely. Your generosity helps us create more uplifting content that inspires souls and brings people closer to God. By clicking the Super Thanks button below, you're not just supporting our work, you're becoming a part of this divine mission to spread God's love to those who need it most. Thank you for your kindness. Stay blessed, stay joyful, and may God's grace always be with you. I swear to you and I fulfill all of my commitments. So dear, take a time to breathe more deeply than you have all week. Release the burden off your shoulders. Take a minute to listen to my voice and let the accusations in your mind become silent. Now let the sound of my truth cause every falsehood that taught you, this is how it will always be, to fall apart. You are not trapped. I, Jesus, declare as I stand in front of you. You're not doomed, you have not lost. You're not camping out in this mess. You're just strolling through it. You are not going to keep going around this mountain. You are crossing over. If only I had done this differently. If only I had seen that coming. If only I had made better choices. You keep telling yourself, kid, and you exhaust yourself by repeating what you cannot alter. However, I am the redeemer of years lost. I am the one who fixes damaged foundations. I'm the God who doesn't squander anything, not even your errors. I use the worst thing that has ever occurred to you as evidence. I take your scars and use them as markers to guide you toward my recovery. I take your shame and bury it under a sea of forgiveness. I have more for you, so put down the what ifs and pick up the what now. Even if you can't see Archangel Michael, you can sense that whenever you feel like you're going to shatter, it's because his sword is clearing the way. His hand, directed by my voice, is lifting you whenever you feel an urge to continue, when the weight wants to anchor your feet. If you were to weep by yourself, do you suppose heaven would say nothing? Never, I didn't make you to struggle in the dark, without divine support. In the Spirit I have sent troops to keep watch. Michael is still fighting for your mind, for the same ideas that have held you down for so long. You see, the adversary is aware that you would mistrust the promise if he can instill dread in your mind. Tonight, however, I want to remind you that the potential outweighs the danger. I have left you a legacy that cannot be destroyed by treachery, drowned by death, or stolen by inflation. The section that pertains to my kingdom is not linked to your employment title. No man, no recession, and no betrayal can close the doors I open. As costs increase and your hope wanes, I see you observing the globe. How will I survive if it all collapses? You ask yourself, how am I going to feed my kids? How am I going to maintain my home? How am I going to hold up when everyone else collapses? And I ask you, did I not give Elijah birds to eat in the absence of bread? Did I not fill the widow's jars with oil until her obligations were settled? Did I not take money out of a fish's mouth to pay the taxes that everyone wanted to pay? Where you cannot see, I have supply. You haven't considered praying for my responses. Only if you continue traveling will you find the concealed assistance I have waiting for you. Fear aims to immobilize you. Faith urges you to get up and move. Fear urges you to retreat. You are drawn ahead by faith. You'll lose at everything according to fear. Which voice will you hear tonight? Faith says, even if I lose, God restores double. I am not blind to your connections either. I understand how giving, and giving until your soul is empty, and you still question if you're enough, makes you feel invisible in your own home. I see the tension, the unspoken remarks, the confrontations that break out over nothing, because the larger wounds remain unsaid. When you lay awake next to someone who seems a million miles away, I can see your heart. And I would want you to know that I am the one who restores broken hearts. My name is the one who revives dead love. I am the one who in pride erects barriers, softly exposes the truth. But pay close attention sometimes. My recovery doesn't include mending what has been shattered. Freedom might sometimes mean letting go of things that are just making you feel worse. Confusion is not anything I created. Abuse does not originate with me. I'm not the one who insists that you remain in suffering while claiming it's love. If I urge you to let go, it's not because I want to punish you, but because I have greater things for you. Therefore, trust me enough to open your hand if I instruct you to let go of the things that are breaking you. I cherish everything about you, child, including your heart, your laughter, and your private thoughts, when no one else is around for you to accept. Half life, half truth, half love I did not bleed. I am your entire servant, you can always rely on me. I remain while others go. I stay loyal while others betray me. I see you completely while others don't comprehend you. Archangel Michael is currently fighting for your family. He guards against every ghost intended to split up your family, and every rumor that stokes animosity and mistrust. In your house, say my name aloud, peace. When you speak the truth, the atmosphere changes. Put this in the comments if you think I own your home. As for me and my house, we serve the Lord. Even if the other person hasn't heard it yet, don't be scared to speak life. Like seeds, words grow silently. They take root in every proclamation of peace, and in every prayer said in the dark, when only heaven can hear. You will eventually see the crop for which you secretly prayed, and I am aware that you are exhausted from bearing the burden of others who don't appear to be able to support you. When you believe no one is looking, I can see how your shoulders sag. When you finally open your eyes and shut the door behind you, I can hear the heavy sighs you breathe out. Don't get weary of doing good. My darling, I recognize you. I am your prize. Heaven will publicly reward you for what you carried in secret, even if you may never get the gratitude you deserve from others. But how long, Lord? You ask, how long do I have to wait for a breakthrough? How much longer do I have to defend my family, my marriage, my finances, and my mind? And I respond to you right now. Wait a moment, it is not denial to delay, because the triumph is greater. Some fights are larger, you need to wait for a while in order to have the energy to do what you ask for. Delays might shield you from things you were unaware were lurking around the corner. Believe me, you would thank me for not answering your prayers when you wanted me to. If you could see what I see, for the closed doors that seem like rejection, but were really redirections. You would give me appreciation. I'm situating you, not punishing you. I'm preparing you for a narrative that will be so graceful and wild that nobody will be able to claim it wasn't me. The war is mine, therefore. Keep that in mind while your thoughts are racing at night. It's my burden, it's my pledge. Standing, believing, keeping your heart open, and shouting life out loud are your only tasks. When you're not there to supervise, Archangel Michael watches over your kids while you sleep. He stands over your money. He stops you from praying for things you don't even know to ask for. There are people all around you. You're protected, you're safe. Every morning when you wake up, I want you to remember who you are. The adversary wants you to wake up exhausted and check your phone first thing in the morning to see what unpleasant news has arrived. Not anymore say, "This is the day the Lord has made." When you awaken, when you change your words from anxiety to praise, see how heaven moves. I will rejoice and be glad in it. Child, do you see it? My love will find its way to you no matter where. There isn't a spot so dark that my light can't shine. There isn't a hole so deep that I can't drag you out. I am not constrained by your environment. Your enemies don't frighten me. I've already determined that you'll survive. My kindness will be evident to you. You'll experience tranquility once again. You won't do it alone either. My spirit is still whispering consolation into your spirit. When darkness attempts to approach, Michael pulls out his sword. Angels watch over you at home, at work in your vehicle, with your kids at school, and on every trip you take. You're never by yourself, so take solace in the knowledge that I am on your side. Tonight, not to bring you down, not to destroy you, for your benefit, for your recovery, for your access, for your happiness, even if your bank account seems to be empty. My storeroom is always full. You can feel like you've used up all of your strength, yet your weakness is what makes my power flawless. Even a broken heart is a work of beauty, just waiting to be discovered in my hands. Despite the fact that yours may seem fragile, open your eyes, child, to what I am doing for the first time. Look, there are rivers in the desert, trails in the woods where there was no hope. There was hope where there was just exhaustion. There was strength where there was just fear. There was courage. Be a positive role model tonight. Talk about life once again. Again, offer up audacious prayers. Dream larger ambitions once more. Don't shrink, don't be doubtful. When I give you a feast, don't accept leftovers. You are not my burden, you are my cherished. You are not my regret, but my delight. You are not my random error. You are my selected one. I would do it again and over again, since I sacrificed everything for you. You are adored in that way. That's your level of security. Type this right now if you hear me. Jesus, I stand on your promise. Allow the angels to see how steadfast you are. Allow heaven to resound with your bravery. Give your faith to Michael, because we're not done together. You and I, we have only just begun. And now, my darling, rest in the knowledge that I have gone before you while you sleep tonight. Before you even enter tomorrow, I've already secured it. Your weakness has been covered by my strength. Your want by my plenty and your grief by my pleasure. Remain steadfast, take deep breaths, and know that nothing can ever reverse what I have spoken to you throughout your life. Not even danger, loss, or shadow. You are entirely, totally, forever mine. Remain near me. Believe what I say, and see how I transform every hardship into a triumphant tale. I'm constantly by your side. Please subscribe to support our channel and turn on bell notification.